Hi, everybody. This is John and Mac back for day 22. Woo, it's been a lot.
Yes.
And 31 days of horror. For today's theme, it is cults and covens. So that's my jam. I'm a big, I love a cult or two. Covens not as much, but the same vibe I get.
Yeah.
I've already named a couple of movies that we've already done that have cults and stuff in them. So, The Void, for example. But for this one, I wanted to mention a movie that I love. This horror film no one ever talks about. I am always the first person to bring this up. And every person that I know has watched it, who's a horror fan, has loved it, but no one knows about this film. Last Shift from 2014. Premise, I'll just give you a very open premise. Small rural town. They just built a new police department on the other side of town. And the old one has to stay open just because technically it's still under, thing. And so the call lines are there and they haven't transferred. For the new rookie, because she's the rookie, she has to do the last shift before the building shut down. Because they have to keep it open for a certain amount of time to answer the calls and stuff. Okay. So she's in an abandoned police station by herself. In a very remote part of a rundown part of not an abandoned town, but a part of town that is basically dead.
Okay.
She's all alone, and that's when stuff starts happening, and we start unraveling a story about an old cult that they had gotten, they had arrested, and the guy, they had gotten the one guy, and he had killed himself after, he recorded some stuff and some interrogations, and she starts listening to it, and shit starts getting crazier. And crazier. I'll put it this way, there's a great line in this movie where the interviewer is asking him, is this about, do you worship Satan? He goes, no, I worship something far older. And that line is so good. Because it recontextualizes, because most American audiences have the concept of Satan as this big eternal evil, and just no, there are way older stories of way more evil things out there, and it's just it's so good, and it's got some really good twists, and not a lot of characters, not a lot of people going on, but great jump scares, great once the tension starts, it just keeps cranking, and it's a fantastic film. So I had to think. And again, there are other cult films that culture more a part of it. This is more the cult is really what brought the evil here kind of thing. But you need to watch Last Shift.
All right, cool, awesome.
Yeah.
All right, I've been looking back at my selections, and I've noticed that there's just been an overwhelming lacking of 90s movies.
There has, for a good reason.
Yep. Well, I went with actually, when it comes to Covens, for me, I really enjoyed The Craft.
Oh, yeah. No, Craft's great.
Yeah.
Craft's a great movie.
The Craft is a lot of fun. You've got Fairuza Balk, Robin Tunney, Neve Campbell, just a lot of, fun, clicky, it's... I want to say it's Supernatural Heathers.
That is a great way of describing it. Yeah, it's horror Heathers.
Yes. All right, so and just Fairuza Balk just goes off the wall, and it's just amazing to watch. This little girl from Return to Oz just becoming such a psychopath. It's great.
Absolutely. I would say that anyone in our age, every girl in my high school loved who had a moment where she was in an emo or goth phase, or just decided that's what she liked and she was into it. Loved The Craft. It was right up there with The Crow of that that popularity level. So if you somehow never seen it, again, especially for younger folks out there, don't watch the remake. It's crap.
No.
Just watch.
And there was also a knockoff around the same time called Little Witches.
Yes.
It's almost like the Full Moon / Asylum take on the material,
which is not a compliment.
No,
it's not a compliment. So yeah, if you've never seen The Craft, highly suggest it. Yeah, definitely.
All right, so those are our selections for Cults and Covens. That's day 22. Tomorrow, day 23, a horror icon, Christopher Lee.
Oh wow, so much to pick from. So much.
All right, so that's going to be our selection tomorrow for Christopher Lee. Tune in then. Until then, this is Mackenzie Lambert.
And John Cleveland.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.